Welcome to my show, Two Sides of the Story. I'm your host, Kadim Al-Wiley. Should Iran have a nuclear weapon or should not? It's a fair question, and with all fairness, Iran is a sovereign nation. It should have its own nuclear weapon to protect itself, to protect the regime, and to protect its own people from the enemies, especially Israel and the United States of America, and also some neighboring nations who has religious and ethnic differences with the Iranians and the Persian people. So should Iran have it? Yes, I will say in a big, huge yes. And it's also good for strategic balance. Israel has its own nuclear weapon, and why it's okay for Israel, not okay for Iran. Israel is a religious nation. Iran is a religious nation. Yes, there are differences, Muslim Shia and Jewish Hebrew, but still they both driven by ideologies, and both of them, they have the big animosity. It goes years and years and years. A nuclear weapon to protect itself from foreign intervention, just what happened in Iraq and Libya. Iraq and Libya abandoned their nuclear weapon. What happened to them? Regime change, chaos, and civil war until now. And look to North Korea. North Korea is a member of the 9 nuclear nations, and it's protecting itself. No one can touch it. No one can do anything to North Korea. They've been harassing South Korea, harassing Japan. No one will dare to do anything to North Korea because they have the nuclear weapon. So Iran trying to win the argument that we want to have a nuclear weapon for strategic balance and for also for peaceful purposes. It doesn't have to be for war. It doesn't have to be for attacking any other nation, especially Israel. Israel, it's a nuclear nation, did not attack Iran, did not use nuclear weapon. They used a conventional weapon. What happened during the Cold War, the US and Soviet Union, both are nuclear nations. They never used it. So it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon. It doesn't have to be for war. It could be for peaceful purposes, and also to balance the regional power between Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Israel, and that's what Iran wants to do. So there is another side of the story, and we're going to go there. Here's the other side of the story. Should Iran have its own nuclear weapon? Absolutely not. Nuclear Iran means regional arms race, global isolation, violation of international treaties, especially non-proliferation treaty, the NPT, which Iran signed in that document. Military conflict between Israel and Iran. Maybe Iran will bully other nations. Of course, it's going to empower its proxies, especially in Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon. It will harass Iraq, it will harass Kuwait and other nations. So Iran will be empowered by the nuclear weapon. It will be untouchable. Also, it will maintain and sustain the behavior, the Islamic regime in Iran, and it will keep pressing the people of Iran. Will not be free forever. They will be oppressed. They will be under the dictatorship of the theocratic Islamic regime. Therefore, Iran should not have a nuclear weapon. Iran should not be member of the nuclear nations, and the world should isolate Iran from the rest of the community, and also should impose economic sanction, and it should be weakened by the international community. Nuclear weapon in Iran does not mean peace. Nuclear weapon means conflict, means bullying, means proxies all over the region, and that's not good for the US and for the regional partners. But between this and that, there is always a gray zone. It can't be only black and white, and I will leave that up to you. You decide which story is more fair to you. Please subscribe for more debate where every story gets a fair fight. I'm Kadim Al-Wiley.